Hey, Michael with XForcePC. Want to talk to you today about motherboard chipsets. So Intel is transitioning to 10th generation processors, and with those 10th generation processors comes a new motherboard chipset, which I guess is a little bit disappointing that you got to change motherboards, but anyway, we're going to talk about the features of those motherboard chipsets and what those mean. So the enthusiast motherboards always start, or at least for the last few generations, with the letter Z. So the enthusiast boards, you may say, well, what does that mean? It means they support overclocking, faster memory speeds, additional features, more PCI Express lanes, things like that. The difference between the two chipsets is quite minor. So what we were on with 9th gen is Z390. And again, that supports all 9th gen processors. So the 9900K, 9700K, 9600K, 9500, 9400, everything starts with the number 9. And now with Z490, we're supporting 10th generation with that motherboard. And so that means the 10400, the 10600K, 10700K, 10900K. And again, they all start with the number 10. That's how you know they're 10th generation. And that's really the biggest difference. The PCI Express lanes, one of the big important things that refers to the bandwidth available on the board. That's exactly the same. I think it's 24. I don't have that memorized, but it's the same number of PCI Express lanes. Here are the most significant differences, and you're going to see they're fairly minor. The official memory support for Z390 was 2666. Now we were running 3600 RAM, and I was actually running 4000 speed RAM on this motherboard, but that's not officially supported, although faster speeds are widely used. So the official memory speed supported was 2666. On Z490, it's 2933. Again, we're running much faster memory than 2933 all day long, but that's officially supported on Z490. You can see minor change. The other difference is officials or onboard support for integrated Intel Wi-Fi 5 is what was supported on Z390. We have Wi-Fi 6 on Z490. This is also known as wireless AC. Wireless AC. But they've started naming these things by numbers so it's easier to understand. 6 is bigger than 5, so 6 is obviously better. This is technically called Wi-Fi AX, and again, Wi-Fi wireless AC over here, but we're moving to Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6 nomenclature, so just know that. Of course, Wi-Fi 6 just provides a little more bandwidth, throughput, range over Wi-Fi 5. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's better. The other difference is official support on board for USB 3.1 is what Z390 supported, USB 3.2 over here on Z490. Now this only matters for USB devices that require tons of bandwidth, and generally these are storage devices like external SSDs or really fast flash drives. For things like yokes and pedals and mice and keyboards, that really doesn't matter. They don't need anything more than USB 2.0. But again, Z490 gets official support for USB 3.2. The big difference is the socket is different. So this is socket 1200 over here, so to support the 10th gen chips. And I think that was probably needed because the new i9 is going to be a 10-core processor. I'm going to do a separate video on the chips, the processors. But they probably needed to do the new socket to support an i9 with 10 cores, whereas previously the i9 had 8 cores. So there you go. There's an overview of the difference between the Z390 and Z490 platform. Not much of a difference other than Z490 supports 10th gen processors.